Checking, checking. 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. All right, there we go, there we go. Sorry, the delay between stream and YouTube Live is a bit more than usual. Thank you guys, thank you guys. Good to see you guys, good to see you guys. Sorry for coming on late. Not feeling the best tonight, if I'm being honest. But I did want to come on for a little bit anyway, and stream for a bit. So welcome Hump DZ, welcome Lit Bewit, and yeah, I'm sure a few more folks will filter in here shortly. So let's see here. As we can see, Safemoon has been showing just a lot of dynamics today. It rocketed sky high, and then it dipped really hard. I mean, really hard. But then it's been recovering fairly nicely since then. And so now it's looking pretty decent, And hopefully more folks will make their way here. It usually takes about, from my experience, about 10 minutes. Hey, Johnny Yabara. Welcome, my man, welcome. Good to see you guys, good to see you guys. Hopefully few more people can find the stream and we can get started talking about whatever we want to talk about. Whatever we want to talk about. Hey, welcome, Mr. Jones. Welcome. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the Market Watch. Welcome to the Hangout. Welcome. All right. All right. So, yeah, I don't know how many of you guys are even have positions in Safemoon. I took another sizable position in Safemoon earlier this morning. Seeing how it goes. And today was just a very dynamic day for Safemoon. Between the rocket and the dip, they're both extremely significant. And from what my understanding is, that it seems that dip is predominantly due to Binance going offline for scheduled maintenance and people not being able to purchase the Binance, the BNB smart coin, which is the coin that you need to purchase in order to even be able to get any Safemoon. So it seemed to coordinate with the large long dip seemed to coordinate with the exact time when people were unable to purchase BNB, people were unable to go through Binance. So And you added more. That's nice. Yeah, I think going into Monday should be pretty telling. That's when they go public on their first official platform with Whitebit. So that should be pretty interesting, guys. I think tomorrow, Sunday, I think we should see some more growth on Sunday, leading right up through Monday. So should be an interesting ride, and it's really interesting to see this experiment, this the work model of Safemoon being played out. It's just interesting, and I'm enjoying it because we haven't seen anything quite work like this in crypto before. So it's kind of a new venture. The way the incentive and business model is, where when you sell off your Safemoon, you incur a 5% seller's penalty, essentially, that gets redistributed to the holders. So I think tonight we already seen the first example of that, preventing a coin like Safemoon from dipping into oblivion to maybe never return again. So again, I think that's another proof of concept credit to Safemoon, guys. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm multitasking over here, trying to figure a few things out. But it is great to see Safemoon make a nice recovery in a fairly brief amount of time. So that's pretty impressive, guys. That's pretty impressive. Oh, I got a super chat from Johnny Ibarra for $20. Thank you so much, Johnny, for that. It says, buy the dips and diamond hands. Thanks, Steven. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny's one of my primary supporters here, and from the beginning. Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate you, man. And thank you for your continued generosity and enthusiasm towards the channel. Really appreciate it. And Bitmart. So it seems the Binance thing is what sold me. When I heard the devs talk about that they're in basically in the finalization process for getting Safemoon on Binance. For me, that did it for me. That's very impressive. So, and it really speaks volumes to the coin, and there's a lot of people that still don't take that Safemoon seriously, and I understand the skepticism because I was one of those people for a while. But there comes a time where you just got to look at the facts of the ground. You need to reevaluate and see what's going on. And if Safemoon was a scam coin, I don't think all the devs would be doing public Q&As all the time and be operating in the level of transparency that they are. It just wouldn't make sense. But I feel like I'm kind of in the firing squad today, where I'm taking heat from some of the Doge maximalists for letting people know that I'm supporting Safemoon, I have positions in Safemoon, and taking heat for that. And then conversely, I'm taking heat from some Safemoon people, albeit less of them, that are kind of dogging the Doge, And then I'm taking heat. I noticed there's another kind of person out there too, where everything's a scam, right? So I got another guy telling me today that's tunes in sometimes. He insists that Voyager is a scam. The whole platform of Voyager is a scam, and that it's my duty to warn everybody about that. And this is a scam, and that's a scam. So there's people out there that think, and then there's another person on my Twitter that thinks Binance is a scam. It's just you just can't please everyone. It's like it's just like a catch-22 sometimes, guys. You can't talk about anything anymore in crypto without somebody being very dubious about it. It's just like, you know, At what point are you just gonna pick your battles, honestly? And you know, diversification is something I've always insisted on. I've always insisted on diversification. I've always been a big proponent of diversification. Make no mistake about it, I'm extremely bullish on the Doge. Doge is my favorite coin. It's my favorite coin. And just because I talk about other coins, or I like to occasionally make other coins the topic of a live stream, doesn't mean I'm any less bullish about Doge or supporting the Doge movement, you know. But you can't win them all. You can't win them all, folks. It's just one of those things. I'm just kind of surprised right now. I got people that tune into me sometimes now leaving messages on my videos insisting that Voyager's a scam and Binance is a scam, and it's like, my gosh, what's left, guys? What's left? The whole platform of Voyager is a scam? Like, how? And the reasoning is never quite clear, but yeah, it's just interesting. Mark Lance, the short answer is no, if I'm being quite honest. Today is one of my more difficult days, to be honest with you. So, but thank you for asking, and thank you for your compassion in the matter. Yeah, so it's kind of like with some of these people, I'm just learning you can't win. Like, it doesn't matter what I talk about. Someone's going to attack me for it and say that I'm being irresponsible for talking about Voyager? I mean, what? We're talking about whether it's Voyager or it's Safemoon, whether it's Binance, whether it's BTT, or it's just like, man, like what do you guys like? Like what do you like? I don't even know anymore. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Yeah, exactly, Hump Easy. It's just like, yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm not even sure if I should have jumped on tonight, if I'm being honest. I'm just having a pretty rough day. So Safemoon's making quite a recovery here, guys. Yeah, I mean, just since I've been on, it's made some gains. The recovery of Safemoon's come along pretty well. So, poor man trading, so frustrated. I can't buy Safemoon yet, just waiting for Binance to allow me to withdraw. I empathize with that position, poor man, because going through all the third-party stuff, well, it comes easy to me now, but I had to go through it a couple times and get constant counsel from RD and a couple other people in order to get it to go through. At first, it seems rather daunting if you're the kind of person like me, but it's worth exercising. I think it's worth exercising the patience and just figuring it out. Yeah, and it's totally okay. Like, I was just beside myself today reading like comments directed at me and DMs directed at me where I'm like, now people are saying Voyager's a scam. Now people are saying the entire platform of Binance is a scam. People are saying that BTT's a scam. People are saying that Bitcoin is evil because XYZ, and it's not true decentralizations, and that same goes for all these other coins. And it's just like, oh my gosh, guys. I mean, at what point, right? I mean, at what point are you going to let perfection be the enemy of the good, you know? You know what it reminds me of? It's like, you see this often in a lot of subcultures, and that's exactly what crypto is. Crypto is a subculture. People start purity spiraling. That's what I call it. They start purity spiraling within the subculture, and it gets to the point of absolute absurdity. It's just like, I'm only into the true, real decentralized crypto. All of these cryptos that everyone's into aren't the real deal. It's like, okay. And then you start purity spiraling so heavy within your already subcultural scene that you start making these micro islands within already a small island. It's just I don't think it's helpful. I just don't think it's helpful. I don't think it's helpful. And I just had one of those days where I just opened my DMs, opened my Twitter. I look at all the comments on my YouTube today, and it's just like, does anyone just have anything nice to say about my content? Can someone just leave a nice comment under one of my videos? It's just like, relax, guys. Like, I'm not talking to you guys, obviously. You guys are big supporters. CM Lamas, welcome, man. Welcome, guys. What did Binance post, Mr. Crypto? What did Binance post? I've been pretty out of it today, admittedly. And even my Doge videos, which most of them are, even people that are fans of Doge will complain. I'm sorry, I'm just venting a bit right now, guys. But even fans of Doge will come on my Doge videos and be like, just so you know, I'm selling all my positions so I can rebuy here, and you should really be telling people that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess it depends on where your buy-in was, and it's your prerogative. They posted a picture of the moon, and they asked if they would answer the call. Wow, RD, that's obviously very significant. Yes, of course that's what they're hinting at. Of course that's what they're hinting at. Did they tweet this out? I'm going to look up on Binance's Twitter right now, RD. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is, guys. RD is right. This was just tweeted out about 45 minutes ago. So this is fairly breaking news still. Fairly breaking news. If anyone wants to take a look at that tweet, there it is. There it is. So that's fantastic news, and it just really confirms what most of us in this room thought. And it's so funny because I literally have I can think of 5 or 6 different angry comments today that when I came out for Safemoon on Twitter today that were saying Safemoon will never get platformed onto Binance. It will never get platformed onto Binance. What are you talking about? And here we have it. Here we have it. Sorry, just one moment, guys. I'm still here. Guys, excellent news for Safemoon. Sorry about that. Excellent news for Safemoon. This is groundbreaking. This is absolutely groundbreaking. This is the biggest news of the week for all of crypto, in my opinion. So I think things are about to get really fun. Things are about to get, I think it's safe to assume, reasonably gangbusters for the Safemoon market value, guys. This is just fantastic. So Safemoon is going into being platformed on its first round of platforms on Monday. So they'll be added to their first 2 platforms this week. And now we know that they'll be carrying Safemoon in the near future. This is fantastic, and it's actually very reassuring to me that I made the right call in coming out for Safemoon earlier today on social media to mostly supportive folks, but, you know, with some inevitable backlash in there as well. So yeah, this is just excellent. Welcome, Island Vixen. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Great to see you guys, actually. Great to see you guys. So this is just fantastic, guys. I am a fan. I started off pretty skeptical. I was never anti-Safemoon, but I just was like, you got to understand when you host a show like this. I was talking about this with Crypto Batman. We get hit up by countless people telling us about countless new coins that all claim to be going 100x within a couple days, and that if I knew any better, I'd be telling people about it and pushing it. And so when Safemoon came along, my first instinct defense mechanism was like, oh, here's another one, right? Here's another poodle or whatever, right? So that was my first impression. That was my first defensive mechanism. But what first started bringing me over to Safemoon was when I was on RD's channel and he was live streaming a live stream. He was live streaming a live stream of the Safemoon developers, and they just had like an open forum, open question kind of format where people could ask them anything live. Wasn't scripted. They were just seemed like totally transparent dudes. It didn't seem sketchy to me at all. It seemed really super open, and they were taking all the hard questions too, and they were just answering them in plain language. They weren't answering them in political speak, and they weren't dodging questions. They were just very upfront about everything. And I was like, huh. Well, this certainly doesn't sound or act like a SHIT coin, you know? So that's where I was kind of first like, all right, I'll look into this more. And then one of the devs on that live stream accidentally let it slip out that they were in talks with Binance. And that's when I was like, I told RD, and I was like, well, if that's true, if Safemoon is truly on the precipice of being platformed on Binance, that will do it for me. I'm in. I'm all in if that's truly the case. So, and here we are. Here we are, folks. Elon Musk just tweeted, guys. I'm going to check it out. He just tweeted out, it says, Austin ++. Huh. Take us to Starbase. Take us to Starbase, Mr. Musk. Yeah, what do you guys think that means? I don't know what to make of it. I usually know what to make of his tweets, even when they're coded, but this one's got me miffed, guys. If any of y'all in chat know what he means by that, I mean, it's obviously, he's talking about Austin, Texas. He lives in Texas now, so I don't know, guys. I just don't know, Captain. I just don't know. I just don't know if I can do it. So what do you guys see? What do you guys see for Safemoon in a week from now? And 1 week from now? I'm not sure what to make of it. I'm not sure where I would put Safemoon in a week. I mean, frankly, at this point, I'm kind of running on just impressions I've got from Safemoon. I'm also running on the super vibrant, enthusiastic movement that's running behind Safemoon. That definitely counts for a lot in crypto. Moving up, 1, 2 zeros. Decentralized says, I think we'll delete another 0 by the end of the week. Wow. Finally got my share of Safemoon last night after just 100 easy steps. Yeah, I've always joked about how many steps it takes when you first do it. When you make further purchases after you get your initial one out of the way, it's a lot easier. Yeah, but welcome aboard. I went in kind of heavy for for the size of a coin like Safemoon. For now, I probably shouldn't have for everything I'm already dealing with right now, but I purchased, I took a position for an additional $700 in Safemoon today on top of my previous small investment. Just because, and I normally wouldn't do something like that when I'm already kind of stretched, but the fact that it's for sure gonna go to Binance, it's just like, come on. Come on. Come on. This is going to Binance, guys. Decentralized says, Steven Steele, love your work, brother. Been watching since the early Doge days at the crypto show. Awesome, Decentralized. Well, I'm glad you found my new channel. I'm glad you found it. And hope you stick around, my friend. And it was just time. It was the right thing to do. Thank you, Decentralized. So yeah, feel free to hit the subscribe, and I have been live streaming pretty frequently, building a nice little community here. So I came across a Safemoon article earlier that says, let me see, from the Armchair Trader. It's a review. I thought it was a pretty even-handed review of Safemoon. And they say, the latest arrival in the world of cryptocurrencies is Safemoon, launched on March 8th of 2021. Looking at their website, it's clear the developers' main fear is how cryptocurrency speculators, in particular the whales, create valuation bubbles that inevitably burst, damaging the brand and its future prospects. To address this problem, Safemoon have focused on the development of what it describes as its secret sauce, an automatic liquidity pool whereby loyal investors are rewarded and the speculators are discouraged. Under the system, sellers will pay a 10% penalty. Oh, I thought it was 5%. That's even higher than I thought. Sellers will pay a 10% penalty, half of which is redistributed to existing holders, helping to create what they hope to be a price floor. Safemoon is essentially aiming to take a leaf out of Warren Buffett's book of investment. Now, I explained this the other night when I was talking about Safemoon, before I even read this. That's what I said. This is what this sounded like to me if they were doing. So I almost said this verbatim. I said, they're taking a play out of Warren Buffett's book. The developers are keen to promote the buy and hold philosophy to get away from the cryptocurrency's tarnished reputation as a wild frontier in the investment world. As Safemoon says on its Facebook page, remember, getting to the moon takes time, and the longer you hold, the more tokens you pick up. And so then it goes on to say how integration with Whitebit is coming, and Bitmart, and the Safemoon exchange is going to be exploring options with other exchanges like Binance and Mandela. If Bitcoin continues to grow in value, so could other cryptos such as Ethereum, Chainlink, Synthetics, and Doge. So why not Safemoon? Then it goes over, which I think is pretty good, the enormous failure rate on new cryptocurrencies and how Safemoon's business model has been escaping similar fate through its business model. So that was written by James Norris. It's pretty impressive because this was written by an older guy. It was written by what I would describe as a baby boomer. And so it's encouraging to see a baby boomer financial writer get this stuff, understand this stuff, and cover it with fairness. So cool. the whale stuck us with today's crash. You know, whales are going to whale, but I don't think the crash would have been nearly as significant had it not coordinated with Binance being down and people not being able to purchase BNB, guys. That's what that to me is what made it as significant as it was. I think it would have been next to, well, I think it would have been just that those whales on their own. Without that happening, it would have been a simple bump in the road. But it took a more exaggerated downturn in market value due to both of those things happening simultaneously. It's just bad timing. It's bad timing for schedule maintenance of to prevent people from purchasing the only coin that you can levy to turn into Safemoon. So yeah, that's essentially what we saw today, guys. So because of that, it makes the downturn less concerning, but it's still already recovering pretty nicely. Pretty nicely. A new all-time high is coming for Safemoon. I'd say that's inevitable. You guys, Safemoon is going on Binance, and I would like to give, I don't know if he's still here, but I would like to give a special shout out to RD, because even though I was skeptical of Safemoon and I wasn't sure if I was gonna buy any Safemoon and take positions in it, he was pretty persistent with me about it, and he just said, listen, dude, listen, Steve, you got to get on this. I'm just looking out for you. It's the real deal. It's about to do some big things, and I just don't want to see you get left out. So I appreciate his patience and persistence on that, as well as a few of you other guys that were pretty bullish about Safemoon before I was sure about it. So I think the fact that this is going on Binance is going to speak volumes to the credibility of the coin. So a lot of people that have been fence sitters, not quite sure how to feel about Safemoon. Once they confirm for sure it's going on Binance, well, there you go. That's going to dispel a lot of the rumors, a lot of people's suspicions about it. Backcross, this is one of these comments I'm talking about today. Why is Voyager a scam? You gotta be specific too. Bitcoin should have an extreme high of May 2021. I think hit a bear market. Yeah, I think that's probably right, Jason. Yeah, I do too. I think Voyager is fantastic. Decentralized Safemoon has changed my life. I bought in really low. Wow, that's really low. Have more than 15 times my investment accounting. So good to hear, man. So good to hear decentralized. What do you mean they held? Backcross. First of all, dude, like, there's no reason to get a tone with me. I'm just asking you what's going down, why you're upset with Voyager. I'm not ignoring anything. That's why I'm asking you on the live stream what's going on. How is that ignoring it? Thank you, G3. So it seems that Voyager is there's some delays, right? There's some delays going on now with some of the transfers because there's and Voyager announced this a few days ago, giving people a heads up that there were so many people so many new users surging to the platform again, that the waiting list is still back on, and that some of the services are going to be a little bit more delayed until they get things together where they can handle much higher volumes of activity. So yeah, I'll check it out. But Backcross, I'm telling you, that's I'm sure that's probably what's going on. And I don't think they're a scam. I'm sure everything's gonna work out. It's just on a delay. So I'm looking for these comments you're talking about. I'm on Voyager's page. Okay, now I think I've seen what you're talking about. Yeah, so it looks like they're having a delay with some coins are pending. Some transactions are pending. So withdrawals are pending, it looks like. And the CEO himself is now responding to people in that thread, personally asking people what the ticket numbers are. But this is what I'm talking about. The CEO is responding to people firsthand now, asking people what their ticket numbers are. They're just a little overwhelmed, guys. I'm certain they're not ripping anybody off. They're just overwhelmed. I mean, Voyager has been expanding so significantly in such a rapid amount of time. Voyager is now more downloaded than Robinhood and Coinbase, you guys. So, I'm sure it's a level of rapid growth that cannot be easy to keep up with. So, just try to exercise a little patience there. I just got a text from Matt Wallace. Cool. He's a great dude, and we seem to keep similar unconventional hours. Yeah, so I understand your frustration, Backcross. Like, I get it. I obviously see it. But, this is new. Honestly, this is new because usually both deposits and withdrawals have always been pretty much lightning quick for me. And I do there's a lot of activity on there for me, and it's always like within a few minutes. So yeah, they are taking some blowback right now for this. I think people, I'm certain, because the CEO, Stephen Ulrich, he's got a incredible track record of integrity and professionalism, and I am certain that he's going to get this straightened out, and that everyone's going to get their transactions sorted out, and I'd guess in a fairly timely manner from here on out. Like I said, they just got overloaded with a lot of users, that kind of way more growth than the amount of time that they were anticipating. So they're just playing catch up again. And so I'm still willing to extend Voyager the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like they've been offering so many other things to the users. The interest rates are just insanely good. Usually anytime you want to transfer money from your bank to the Voyager account, that happens instantaneously. They're coming out with credit cards, debit cards, incentive programs. The platform is very user-friendly. So, keep me posted on it, though, Backcross. I know you're frustrated. It's a little bit, but these are the type of things from my experience in crypto that occasionally happen on almost every platform. I don't think this is necessarily a snafu that's just unique to Voyager. Safemoon live charts are showing up at a much higher price than Trust Wallet. Yeah, so that, again, speaking of glitches, it sounds like there's a glitch with Trust Wallet now about market price accuracy, right? It's essentially what you guys are saying, looks like. Trust Wallet lags behind bit. Yep. Yeah, I've noticed that Trust Wallet does seem to have a little extra lag from what I've been seeing too. Yeah, not a whole lot of movement on Safemoon now. There just doesn't seem to be a ton of action right now. And I would guess it's going to be that way until morning. Yeah, I just talked about that. Safemoon just tweeted back at Binance. So let's check that out, guys. Let's check that out. Let's check it out. So I'm going to Binance's Twitter right now so we can see what's going on, guys. Yep, so this last tweet, would you answer? Let's see if Safemoon responded. Well, there's a few you fellas in there. It's Mr. Crypto right here. The Safemoon GIF. So let's go to Safemoon's Twitter now. Safemoon Protocol. So Safemoon just answered this, retweeted with a comment 2 minutes ago. They said, only if you promise not to break my heart, Binance. So that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Check that out, guys. Check that out. Check out those apples. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, the confirmation of Safemoon going to Binance should silence a fair chunk of the critics. A fair chunk of them. The real sad part is Safemoon is doing what I thought Doge was going to do. Yeah, I tweeted something. I tweeted a similar sentiment out earlier in that regard. Dogecoin worldwide. I said one of the good things about Safemoon is Vlad can't stop the spikes. Yeah, this. I mean, as I said time and time again, if it wasn't for the market manipulation going on against Doge, I think it'd probably be worth somewhere around a quarter right now. Yeah, absolutely, guys, absolutely. It's kind of like this is our chance to get our just desserts. This is our chance to get even against the system that stifled what was supposed to happen with Doge. Oh, I don't think it's too late to buy Safemoon at all. I mean, even after the white bit listing, I mean, getting Safemoon any time before its Binance listing, I still think will, in all likelihood, will be considered a good position. Something I tweeted out earlier tonight, guys, for clarification for folks, was this. I said, make no mistake, I'm no less bullish on Doge and the Doge movement today than before. One of my primary objectives has always been to fight for working class people to achieve financial freedom via decentralization. And that's always been one of my primary objectives from the beginning, guys, whether I'm talking about Doge or whatever other coin, you know, so I just didn't want folks to get it twisted, you know. And that's what initially drew me to Doge in the first place, honestly. Okay, thank you. All right, guys. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I never understood I mean, I understand it. I understand why people get defensive. like I understand I put it this way, I understand the psychology behind it. I understand when they see a fair amount of people who are their fellow Doge community members, basically, and all of a sudden they're getting really bullish about another coin and really excited about another coin in some of the same ways we have about Doge, right? And I think they just get, I just think they get territorial and defensive. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Doge is our main coin. I'm like, well, I still love Doge. I don't love Doge any less, but Doge isn't, I mean, to be clear, I don't think Doge is making any major gains in the near future. I just don't. I think it's, now, do I think it's still moonbound? Quite likely, yes. But until major breakthroughs happen, Doge is going to be a stable coin, essentially. And we don't know when those major, we don't know when that major news is going to happen for Doge. We don't know. It could be in a month from now. It could be in a year from now. I just never understood the ultimatum attitude about it. Like, I've never understood like you either have to be for Safemoon or you have to be for Doge. Like, we're all trying to achieve greater financial freedom through decentralization, right? So that objective is exactly the same, albeit Safemoon or Doge. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I bought in my biggest position today. I mean, people can do it if they want to. I still think it's going to be pretty likely that anybody who gets a position in Safemoon before it hits Binance is going to be seen as a pretty good move. I love Doge. But there's an undeniable enthusiasm and movement behind Safemoon that's also very populist and quirky in nature, like Doge. And the fact is, Doge's token incentivization. Sorry, I'm eating an apple. I thought you were wondering what I'm doing. It's really incredible. So that's something that's never been attempted before in crypto, and could really prove to be quite effective. And frankly, I wish Doge had something like that. I wish Doge had something where the sellers got penalized to the benefit of the holders. I wish we had something like that. So, on that reason alone is why I support Safemoon, because I would love to see this play out. It's a Granny Smith apple. Welcome, Kimberly DeVault. Thanks for your subscribe. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your subscribe. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be an exciting week. I think it's gonna be. I think overall, I predicted April to be a pretty exciting month for crypto. Hey, welcome, Larry Ramirez. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, it's the number one thing you can do to help a new channel like mine. It takes a split second of your time. Doesn't cost you a dime. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. We're building out a cool little community here. Dogecoin worldwide. Prestige. Somebody should make a Dogecoin video like that. Dogecoin worldwide. Prestige. Yeah, like whatever the equivalent of a Step Brothers promo video would be for Doge. It would involve a lot of words. I'm not going to say it live on the air here, but someone should do that. Boats and Doge, boats and Doge. Gotta give me some of those boats and Doge. Step Brothers is a movie when you watch it now. It really does. It really has held up the test of time as far as its comedic value and the way it's written. It's pretty great. I think Step Brothers is going down as like an American like comedy classic for sure. I always think that Vampire Weekend song when I think of Step Brothers. Yeah, it's already been like 13 years since that came out, guys. John C. Reilly is just awesome. Anybody ever see Walk Hard? That's my favorite John C. Reilly movie. Boats and Doge, boats and Doge. Gotta get me some of that boats and Doge. Yeah, I agree, Jones. Superbad, when you watch it now, it has a real timeless quality to it as well. Yeah, Superbad definitely has that vibe to it. No matter how much time passes, it's quite funny. I quite like Superbad too. Especially when he's dancing with that girl at that house party. And she's, you know, she's grinding on him and she leaves him a little present on his plaid pants. Yeah, but Walk Hard, if you haven't seen Walk Hard, I'd strongly advise it. Walk Hard, starring Philip C. Reilly, is, I think, an absolute masterpiece and absolutely hilarious. And the music's good. Like, all the songs are kind of like parody songs of the periods and genres that they cover in there, like classic country western and stuff. But they're actually really good songs. Walk hard, and when I walk real hard. And when I doge real hard. Well, here's a classic tale about a coin named Doge. A lot of people sold, but a lot of people hold. I actually want to do like I think it'd be awesome to do like a old country western style, kind of early Johnny Cash style, like Doge song. I might try to put that together. We saw this coin shoot straight to the top until a guy named Vlad said, "Hey man, stop." If you guys haven't seen Matt Wallace's impression of Vlad Tenev, it's uploaded on he and I's new channel that we're doing together called Above the Line. And just look up Matt Wallace as Vlad Tenev, and Matt really nails it, man. He's got the hair, he's got the look, and his delivery is just him playing himself and playing Vlad, and that is, well, he plays a couple characters in it, but it's like 2 minutes long. It's really good. Just check it out. Oh yeah, Jones, you don't want none of this, Dewey. It's called. I can't say the names of those substances on the air. You don't want any part of this. You don't want any part of this, Dewey. Yeah, I mean, it's still an excellent time to get into Safemoon because it's so darn cheap. Like, it's still at that level where you could just literally just throw $100 at it and potentially see huge returns. You know, try throwing $100 at ADA or Ethereum or even Doge. You know, I mean, well, you get more Doge. It's at, you know, about 5.5 cents, but you can make like legit like good money just putting $100 in on Safemoon right now on a coin that's for sure going to one of the biggest platforms. Walk Hard is an awesome song. And I think Philip C. Riley, I think he wrote that. So that's pretty impressive. Walk hard, hard down life's rocky road. Walk bold, hard at my creed, my coal. I've been sworn and slandered and ridiculed too. Had to struggle every day of my whole life through. Seen my share of the worst. Seen my share of. I forget the time of that. It's like, seen my share of the worst that world can give. But I still got a dream and a burning rage to live. Walk hard. Hard down life's rocky road. See, this is what you get. This is what you get when you catch me slap happy, guys. Johnny Abera turning in. I understand, my man. Good to see you. And Johnny, thank you for your super chat. Always appreciate you, bro. Always appreciate you. Hugely. I'll see you soon, man. Check out the 1 minute chart. All right, let's get back to the chart. Hold on. I got to make sure I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. That we are, rather. Walk hard, hard down life's rocky road. Walk bold. Yep, we got the 1 minute chart here, guys. We got the 1 minute chart. Well, this moon is looking fairly safe now, guys, gotta say. Down life's rocky road. Yeah, sorry, you're getting the slap happy Steven Steele tonight. It is what it is, guys. Lots of discrepancies on the charts, but yeah, yep, we're at the 1 minute, guys. Hey, welcome, Marcus. Marcus just came in. He says Safemoon replied to Binance's tweet. Yeah, let's check that out. Thank you for that, Marcus. So it seems that Safemoon and Binance are having a little Twitter bromance. Let's check it out. Matt Wallace just tweeted out a Doge Easter card. This looks pretty cool. All right, so let's see. So Binance responded back. I'm just seeing if we're up to date here. Okay, I just got to Binance's tweeter. And let's see what they had to say, guys. Let's see what they had to say. Would you answer? Maybe we covered this already, Marcus, because I'm seeing where Binance said, would you answer the call of the moon? And then we covered where Safemoon responded to that. And I don't know if Binance responded back to Safemoon. That's getting a little confusing. But I don't see it. So I think we're up to date. If we're not, let me know, guys. Slap happy and making money. It ain't no joke, guys. I'm telling you, I feel pretty good about becoming a Safemoon billionaire today. I'm not in the best position to be spending that kind of money with everything I've going on. I'm not, but knowing that Safemoon is platforming on Binance, this is an incredible opportunity. And one that just cannot be passed up. It can't be passed up. But at that price now, I might actually throw $100 at Poodle. Oh, no worries, Marcus. Yeah, Poodle. I don't know, man. I think we're good for dog branded cryptos for a bit. Hey Steve, track how much you get just holding a bill. I'd like to know. 24 hours. Track how much you get just holding a bill. Oh, how much Safemoon I get for? Yeah, okay, I got it. Yep. Yeah, I can let you know that. I can let you know that. I think it's really cool what's happening where I think part of the appeal for Dogecoin enthusiasts for Safemoon is I think many Dogecoin holders feel burned from the system. The system cheated us, you guys. Robinhood cheated us. Robinhood played an enormous role in stifling the progress and ascendancy of that coin. Who knows how high it would have gone had Robinhood, the most popular platform for Dogecoin holders at that time, had taken away the ability of its users to buy at its most advantageous moment. It's really hard for me to forget that. And it's impossible for me to forgive it when you consider how much money that decision probably cost each one of us that night. And furthermore, they kept it up the next day just to make sure that we couldn't recover, just to make sure that we couldn't rack it back up there. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. I mean it. I think without that, I think it's quite possible that Doge would be sitting somewhere around 20 cents, 25 cents right now. I mean, that rocket was going, dude. That rocket was extra nitro. And that thing was completely vertical. Vertical. Those lines were vertical that night. And were blowing through all paths of resistance. And only became reversed when they took people's ability away to purchase. Just ridiculous. It's like watching a football game and watching a guy run the ball 90 yards to the end zone, and then right before you're about to get to the end zone, one of the refs says, "Okay, this touchdown doesn't count unless you run all the way back the other direction in the opposite end zone." I'm like, well, where'd that come from? Yeah, it lasted for like 3 days where they prohibited people. God, what a bunch of dicks. That was such a dick move. Such a dick move. Quite possibly the biggest dick move in the history of crypto. So earlier today, I tweeted out, "All in for Safemoon now." Was very skeptical, parentheses with good reason, but proof of concept I was waiting for has been achieved. They will also be listed on Binance soon. I am now a billion coin hodler. Most of the comments were really supportive of that. Appreciate that. And then there's a few inevitable ones that were like, I don't know, Mr. Steele, you're pushing this Safemoon. I trusted you, man. Yeah, one guy, I don't, to be clear, I have nothing against people that are questioning my decision to to support Safemoon. Like, I understand the skepticism. I understand the initial defensiveness on it. But one guy said, care to share that proof of concept because the tokenomics strike me as very Ponzi-esque. New buyers fund initial investors and with a penalty fee for selling. What am I missing? This has no actual use case or scientific white paper. What's a scientific white paper? A white paper is just like, that's just like the press release for a coin. That's just kind of a strange way of putting it. And then it finally says, why would Binance risk this listing? And then, oh, it's a shame. I gave a really polite response to another guy that's insisted that Binance will never platform Safemoon. But I think he blocked me. It's unfortunate. Well, exactly. I mean, the guy raised a good question. Why would Binance risk this listing? Why would Binance risk listing an SHIT coin? They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't. So that means they have been screened. They have been thoroughly looked over, investigated, and have passed the Binance sniff test. That's just what happened. And of course, there's tons of money for Binance to make by offering Safemoon on their platform. That's okay. I think in due time that a lot of Safemoon's skeptics will be, they can be brought around. They can be brought around. I mean, this coin's not even a month old, you guys. Very new, and all of a sudden, I mean, I understand it. Like, all of a sudden, like a fair fraction of Doge supporters are all of a sudden super bullish about this coin that hasn't even that's been on the market for maybe a month. So I understand the initial reaction to it. I do. But sooner or later, you got to look at all the factors and do the research and realize that you might be wrong. Binance isn't allowed in Texas yet. Oh, that's right. That's such a weird stipulation. Especially in Texas. Out of all the states for Binance not to be allowed in, Texas? Texas. Remember one time I flew in on a plane with my band at the time. I used to play at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas pretty frequently. I think I've played there 5 different times over the years. And one time we flew in on a red eye. We got our van rental. See, what was cool about South by Southwest too is you could fly in there and have just travel pretty lightly with your keyboards, your guitar, your bass, and then everything else would be provided for your amps. For us anyway, our amps, a drum kit, etc. So we flew in on a red eye. We rented a van. We stopped at this 24-hour diner like at 4 in the morning. I was feeling pretty delirious. And there it was. It was a breakfast menu. And they said, she's the gal that was waiting on it said, what can I get for you? I said, I'll have an omelet with such and such and such and such. Hash browns well done. And she said, what kind of toast, honey? And I looked at that menu and I said, well, now I know we've arrived. Because one of the options was Texas toast. And that's exactly how I ordered it. So I said, yeah, I'd like a an omelet with green peppers and onion and spinach, hash browns, extra done, and a side of Texas toast. Yeah, South by Southwest was a lot of fun. So, yeah. And I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of Texas toast. Basically, it's just really thick white bread. It's toasted, obviously, but it's not terribly impressive. It's not terribly impressive. Now, I could see how Texas French toast would be good. Texas French toast, to me, would be good. So you'd have the thick, toasted bread in the egg batter, pan-fried to perfection, and thick and fluffy, a little bit gooey in the center, even better. Now that I could see. But just having Texas toast, just with like your omelet, it wasn't that good. It's just a lot of extra bread. It's kind of the same reason why I'm not like a big fan of pan pizza, because it's mostly all dough and then a smattering of toppings. I like a thin, crispy crust with a fair amount of marinara sauce, a lot of vegetables, meat or two, and well, I can't eat cheese anymore because of my condition, but and a little bit easy on the cheese. To me, and I have it with a little olive oil drizzled on it and some sea salt. See, I'm getting real detailed now. I'm getting way too detailed on my pizza preference, but yeah, that's my favorite kind. Hey, welcome, Lord Dadbod. My other mod is in the hizza with Jason Huffman. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, fellas. You just missed a real good story. You just missed a real good story. You know what it was about? You know what that story was about? It was about Texas toast. So yeah, having some good times at South by Southwest. That's where I first saw MIA. Do you remember her? She was like our first album was produced by Diplo. And it was her first, I think it was her first concert ever in America at the time. So I got to see that. That was pretty interesting. Who else did I see? Who else did I see at South by Southwest? I don't know if you ever heard of the band Hot Chip. They're like an indie dance, indie electronic band from the United Kingdom. I saw them on their first appearance, and my old band actually went on to play some shows with Hot Chip throughout the Midwest, in Chicago and Milwaukee and Minneapolis. That was fun. I remember meeting a girl at after our last show, and we had a really tight schedule that year there, where we were playing our last showcase at South by Southwest, and then our plane left like at 4 or 5 in the morning, and we didn't finish playing till like 2 in the morning, something like that. And then there's this awfully cute girl, and that I started talking to after that show, and then she invited me back to her place, but I had to catch this plane, and that was a real conflict of interest there. But it was I was, shoot, such a pretty thing. I even contemplated getting a separate, one-way, but I couldn't do that to the fellas. So just got on my way and just took my mind off it and got home. So Safemoon's having a heck of a run, guys. Rallying back just fine. Safemoon's rallying back just fine, guys. Just fine. The legendary Lord Dadbod, what genres are your fave, Steven? Oh, genres of music? Oh, I like all sorts of music. I can tell you what my favorites are recently. I kind of go in phases according to my life, but I'd say the last couple of years of my life, I've mostly listened to synthwave. Yeah, mostly like synthwave kind of stuff, instrumental stuff, and then like old country western and bluegrass, like old bluegrass, old country western bluegrass, and and some like indie pop kind of stuff that has decent melodies. Combination of those things, I guess. Up to 5 billion now. Nice, Lord Dadbod. Lord Dadbod getting in on that Safemoon really early. Much wow, Lord Dadbod. Much wow. Very wow. Tomorrow should be a real big day for Safemoon, guys. Should be a real big day. Oh, that's awesome that you do remixes in your spare time, Dogecoin Worldwide. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. It's sloppy from RD Stream. Oh, hey, what's up, Solos? Right on, right on. Lord Dadbod, yes, Safemoon, Omi, and Doge, and Moonshot. Oh, you're all over that stuff. See, I only have positions in Safemoon and Doge. David Basquet. Yeah, I'll check it out. Sounds cool, man. Oh, great. I got a smoke alarm going off here. My lady friend, who I've actually hired as my caretaker for now while I deal with my health, she's cooking in the kitchen and set off the smoke alarm, so... And when I walk real hard. Safemoon was up 2,400% in 24 hours at one point today. Yeah, that's wild. Wild, man, wild. Is that really true? 2,400%? We're going to Miami. No, the house isn't literally on fire. It's just my lady friend was just cooking some late night eats, and the oven smoke got a little carried away. Yeah, I'm not eating right now, actually. I'm just began I'm just doing like fresh vegetable juice, fresh fruit and vegetable juices, and a little bit of protein every day, and some broth. That's about it. Yeah, I should buy her. Actually, I should buy her a little Safemoon. She's good to me. So Safemoon that was trending all night in California. DMX almost OD'd and died. Interesting. I kid. Yeah, I'm on a liquid diet. I'm basically on a liquid diet for 30 days, guys. But I just started today, so I had an apple. That was the only solid thing I had today, but yeah, that's what I'll be doing. It's kind of like a slightly modified version of what that guy did on Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, if you've ever seen that documentary. Because aside from the fat part, I pretty much have everything else. I feel like everything else. If I don't make it through this, make sure they leave my my live streams up for posterity. Hey, welcome back, CM Lamas. Welcome back. Here comes the smoke alarm again. Ouch. What'd you miss? You missed smoke alarms, Texas toast, South by Southwest, Safemoon Sunday. Let me check it out, Dogecoin Worldwide. Yeah, I don't know what comment you're talking about. You said it's about Doge? Oh, Steven's on fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just on fire, guys. Safemoon and Steven are on fire. On fire! Oh, yeah. Yeah, boys. There's a new sheriff in town. There's a new sheriff in town, you hear? And when he comes into that diner every morning at 6 a.m., you better have it ready for him. Coffee, black. 2 eggs over easy. Bacon, well done. And a large slab of Texas toast. Yeah, boys, there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new sheriff on the moon. On the Safemoon. So you better not steal anyone's coins. You better not steal anyone's champagne. There's only one way to keep this moon safe. And that's with the sheriff. This is your man, Steven Steele. Hosting another Doge After Dark. Safemoon rocketing is the story of the day. 2:46 a.m. here where I'm at. You're going to be 3:46 a.m. out on the East Coast, which means you are an official Doge Super Trooper. West Coast, you're still hanging cool at 12:47. And no, I'm not drunk. I don't drink. I'm drunk on life. I'm drunk on my massive sinus infection, to be honest with you. I'm drunk on just sometimes not giving an F. Y'all better behave in that chat. I see some of you guys deleting their messages. What y'all deleting for anyway? What are you trying to hide? There are no secrets here in Starbase, Texas. Dogecoin Worldwide. Steven, tell everyone about security. Tell them to set up a PIN in Trust Wallet and log out of PancakeSwap. Yeah, these are... I think you just told them, man. I just told them through you, but those are good precautions to take. So you can set up a PIN within the Trust Wallet in your settings, and just make sure when you're done using PancakeSwap for your conversions to log out. I'll tell you something. Since I got here to Starbase, Texas, back in 2022, I knew that there would only be room for one of us. There's only room for one lead sheriff in Starbase, Texas. And it ain't you, Vlad. It ain't you, Jeff Bezos. There's only one sheriff in this town, and there's only one kind of toast we serve, and there's only one cryptocurrency that we worship, and that's the Doge, and the toast is Texas. And the bubble gum is Big League Chew. So you better mind your P's and Q's. Oh, guys, yeah, you caught me on an interesting one. I like that, Larry. I like that. In fact, I think you inadvertently named that character. I now christen that character the Crypto Cowboy. Crypto Cowboy. Head Sheriff of Starbase, Texas. Also, head security of the Safemoon. Dogecoin Worldwide asks, Steven, what do you think about the fact that Dogecoin keeps pumping, but then it gradually goes back to 5.5? We don't see many days on gradual gains. It all pumps because of Elon and then retracement. Well, let me tell you something, Dogecoin Worldwide. So what I think about it, I think it's human nature. I think Elon's tweets had a much more significant effect on the Doge right out of the gate. So it's one of these things where if Elon tweets about it too much, it kind of loses its novelty. So I think Elon's kind of getting the hang of that. I think he's learning that if he tweets about Doge too much, the novelty wears thin. So almost like less is more, as they say. So if you noticed when he did tweet about Doge this last time, after not tweeting about Doge for a little while, it had more significant gains for a more sustained period of time. But further than that, look, Dogecoin is pretty much the closest thing you can get to a stablecoin without it being a stablecoin. Okay, so, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. And keep in mind, out of the 6,500 coins on the market, Doge is number 19. That's pretty darn good. Furthermore, more importantly, in people's minds, it's not 19. And in people's minds, it's like in the top 5. If you were just to ask any random crypto enthusiast, even like a light crypto enthusiast, name 5 cryptocurrencies, Doge 9 times out of 10 is going to be one of those 5. So we've done a very good job at branding and marketing and keeping it in the public psyche, and I think that's going to pay huge dividends in the end. Once Elon literally puts a Dogecoin on the moon, which I do believe he's going to do, I think the entire world is going to cover an event like that, and that will be absolutely lead to absolutely major gangbuster results for the Doge, followed by, I think it's inevitable that Elon's taking steps for Doge integration to purchase Teslas, and probably Doge integration with the Tesla supercomputer. And once that's announced, that's when the real big boys get in on the investments on Doge, and then you'll really see it just go absolutely parabolic at that point. And I do think it's just a matter of time before these things do happen, guys. It's an interesting theory, Orion. I mean, who knows? I mean, you're the one with 8 years civil service. So I can't really speak with any authority on whether that theory is right or wrong. It hasn't been a pump and dump necessarily. A pump and dump usually implies that pump and dumps aren't as stable as Doge, or nearly as popular as Doge. So Starbase, Texas. Flores, there's been more holders than ever right now. Yep, that's true, man. Dogecoin community it's just full of holders, man. It's full of holders. We got some righteous, stubborn holders in Doge. Safemoon is now trending in the UK. Safemoon's now trending in the UK, you guys. Crypto Cowboy says, get in while you fit in. You're darn tootin'. Hey, y'all. This is the Crypto Cowboy filling in for Steven Steele on your Doge After Dark. So you just mind your P's and Q's in that there chat down there. Or you might take a licking. Jason has a poll question. How many people are new to the crypto world? 1 if 1 month, 2 if 2 months, 3 if 3 months. Yeah, I'm disqualified. I'm disqualified from that question. Oil, that is. Black gold. Texas tea. Well, first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said California is the place you ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools and movie stars. Come and listen to a story now about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food. And up through the ground came bubbling some crude. Black gold. Texas tea. You may be asking yourselves, what does this have to do with Safemoon? What does all this talk, all this ridiculousness have to do with my portfolio? And I don't have a good answer for you. It doesn't have anything to do with it. I don't have a good answer for you. But apparently 15 or so of you are cool with it. So it is what it is, folks. It's my joy because of the gains. No gains, No pains. No pains, no gains, rather. I just really enjoy theme songs. I really enjoy TV theme songs to old TV shows. I think it's one of my favorite genres of music. If I ever get back into DJing, I'm gonna be a TV theme show DJ, where I only mix and play theme songs from old TV shows. What are some of your guys's? Do you guys have any like favorites that stand out for TV show theme songs from back in the day? Not current ones. Wow, Snoop Doge's NFTs are selling like crazy. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. I knew that was coming. And Snoop Doge is laughing all the way to his bank. What about, it was such a corny song. I gotta look it up. How far back we going? I don't know. 90s is at the earliest you can go back, but 90s or earlier. 90s, 80s, even earlier. You guys remember Baywatch? Well, when I was a kid, we called it Boob Watch for obvious reasons, but that theme song was so corny. Some people stand in the... I'm trying to think how it goes. Someone's ready. Won't let you out of my sight. I'll be there. No, it's I'll be ready. No, you don't, you fear. I'm forever and always. I'm always here. It's a good theme song for Boob Watch. One of my favorite TV theme songs used to be my intro song when I used to live stream on Twitter. But you can't get away with that on YouTube for copyright reasons. That's like the one of the good things about live stream on Twitter is they don't care about any copyright stuff over there. It's pretty lenient. It's kind of like the Wild West. What about, let's see, Three's Company is a good one. What about Family Ties? That was from the 80s with Michael J. Fox. Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics and it's still not like ringing any... Oh, yeah. No, now it's starting to come to me. What a funny theme song Family Ties has. So Family Ties, those that aren't familiar, was a pretty popular family sitcom TV series in the 1980s. It's where Michael J. Fox and his sister went on to be like a pretty big celebrity too. And his sister in the show, Mallory something. But the theme song was like, what would we do, baby, without us? What would we do, baby, without us. And there ain't nothing. Wait, where there ain't no nothing. Oh yeah, and there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. What would we do, baby? Sha-la-la-la. That's so dumb. It kind of sounds like a lounge lizard. It sounds like a 70s lounge lizard singer trying to swoon some like cougar at the bar. It is not an appropriate theme song for Family Ties. What a strange theme song for that show. Okay. REM Stand, great song. From the show Life Goes On. Okay, now we're getting some. Golden Girls, that's a good one. Stand was good. Okay, let me look up the lyrics to Stand, because that song I remember. I really like that song. Stand in the place where you live now, face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Oh yeah. Now stand in the place where you work now, face west, think about the place where you live, wonder why you haven't before. If you are confused, check with the sun, carry a compass to help you along. Your feet are going to be on the ground, your head is there to move Doge around, so stand in the place where you Doge. Think about direction, wonder why you haven't now. Your feet are going to be on the ground. Your Doge is there, so move it around. If wishes were trees, and the trees would be falling, listen to reason, the season is calling. And I know that's why you came here tonight, so you can just hear me sing karaoke on random songs from the past. But that was a great song. I actually I'm dating myself. When I was a real little kid, I actually had the original cassette single to Stand by REM, and I played the heck out of that thing on my Walkman on my family's vacation trip by sedan all the way to Disney World. Also, that same trip in Disney World, I met this girl, my older brother at the time. He passed in 2000, but we both met girls at Disney World. And I developed a big crush in a short amount of time on this girl she's probably about a year or two older than me at the time. I think I was like a little skate punk kid. I was pretty shy. I would say I was about 12 or 13 then. And, this girl was also with her family going to Disney World at the same campground, or kind of like, it's like a motel. Like, it was pretty shoddy conditions now that I look back on it, but we didn't grow up with a lot of money. And I thought this girl was so hot. And I finally tried to talk to her. I tried to convey to her that I liked her, and she's pretty cold to me. She shot me down in pretty short order, and my feelings were pretty hurt. But then, and that happened at Disney World where this girl shot me down. So I was like 12 or 13. So then I went walking by myself at about 11 at night. And I'd say, yeah, it was about 11. So it was about an hour to go before Disney World closes. And then there was this ride. It was like those of you more familiar with Disney World will probably know what ride it is, but it was like you get in this big Viking boat, and then you go up this like conveyor. I don't know. It's like a big Viking themed kind of ride, and I guess I'd best describe the ride as like a Pirates in the Caribbean kind of ride, but except with Vikings. So I was waiting in line by myself to go on this Viking ride, and then there was this other cute chick around my age, and she was by herself too. I was really surprised. And then so my heart was beating super fast, but I just mustered up enough nerve, and she was like 5 people ahead of me, and I just bolted and kind of pushed myself past the 5 people in front of me in line so I could talk to this girl. And I just said, hey, do you want to go on this ride together? And then she looked at me, and there was this long, awkward pause, and I thought I was about to get shot down again after just getting totally destroyed by the girl that I had a crush on before. And she had a long pause, and she looked down. She took a big bite out of her cotton candy, and she looked up and said, yeah, that sounds fun. I'm like, all right, cool. Great. Thank God. Big relief. So we went on this ride together. This Viking theme ride at Disney World. It's a pretty cool ride. It was kind of psychedelic now that I think about it. Surprisingly psychedelic for a Viking ride. And then we got off the Viking ride. And then right when we were getting off the Viking ride, it was like every night at Disney World at the time, they do the fireworks towards the end of the night, towards close. So the fireworks are going off. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a lot of experience with girls because I'm so young, but I know enough to know that if you meet a girl at Disney World out of the blue, and you go on a ride together and you seem to be vibing, and it's 10 minutes until the park closes and the fireworks are going off, you better go in for the kiss. You gotta go in for the kiss. So that's what I did, man. And I gave that girl a kiss. And it was, I recall it being really nice. I recall it as being firework worthy. And strangely enough, that girl was a junior high. Those years are so blurry back then. I don't know if I was in junior high or no, I was definitely not in high school yet. So I was like 7th or 8th grade. She was like a cheerleader in high school. Like a freshman cheerleader in high school back in my home state, also on vacation. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? So she kind of looked like, I guess I'd describe her as like, who is that name? Kind of look like a young Mandy Moore. Kind of look like that. Typical Disney, Diverse Gamer says. I like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Maelstrom Ride, is that what it's called? Hump DZ? Now, admittedly, that wasn't one of my most exciting stories, but it was a story, okay? It was a story, and one I haven't told before, so it is what it is, guys. And I wasn't planning on telling that story. This all started with Stand by REM, whoever brought that song up, because I associate that song with that vacation. But I really like old REM, like 80s REM stuff is quite good. I like it. Lord Dadbod says Disney experience may vary. Disney experience may vary. I like that. I like that. There was this other time where I had this job, and this was in my early 20s. I would say this was anywhere between the ages, it's kind of blurry, but I had this job anywhere between the ages of 21 and 24, I would say. And I worked at this upscale Italian bistro downtown in the city where I lived. And I was oh yeah, that's what it was. I was working in the daytime at a law firm at the time as a legal aid, and I was looking for a new second job to pick up more money after I left the law firm. And so, but I didn't want to wait tables because I had no interest in waiting tables. and I didn't necessarily want to bartend. I just wanted to like ride around in my car and listen to tunes and work. So I went in there and I sold the manager on letting me set up catering and delivery service, and they didn't have it. He's like, well, who's going to order delivery for expensive Italian food? I'm like, I think a lot of people in these condos, and there's a lot of money in this side of town. I think we can do it, So it totally worked. I mean, it was very successful, and the manager, his name was Dennis, and Dennis talked kind of like a pro wrestler. So he talked like this. Hey, Steve. That's kind of how I talk. How's it going out there? Real gruff guy. And kind of a character, like he's kind of dorky at the same time, which made him really endearing to me. So he took a liking to me. I think he just sensed that. So he took a liking to me, and he'd always talk shop with me about women and pull me outside to talk about stuff. Who just super chatted me? Hold on a second. I just missed one. My apologies. I'm going to check that out right now. I'm going to check that out right now. Sorry for the delay on this, you guys. Because I have to actually log into my Stream Elements account to see the super chat I missed. Oh, okay. Jason Huffman, of course. Jason Huffman for Storytime with Steel, tipped $20. Super generous of you, Jason. Thank you very much for that generous super chat. My man, my mod, Mr. Jason Huffman. Appreciate you, bro. And XTI Solutionez. Has subscribed. Thank you for that subscribe. Mike God, thank you for your subscribe. Thank you. Okay, where was I with this story? Okay. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating Dogecoin. He sounded like Randy Macho Man Savage. It's kind of how he talked. And his name was Dennis. So he took a real liking to me for some reason. He's a little bit more lenient to me than the other workers. Anyway, the only thing I didn't like about working there were the dorky uniforms that I had to wear. So one morning when I had to get there early one morning on a weekend day to set up this big catering order that I had. So I got there well before open to start working on this large catering order. And I was looking for Dennis, the manager. I couldn't see him around. I called his name a few times. I didn't hear anyone in the restaurant yet, which was unusual. So then I went back by his office. And I quickly opened that office door. And when I opened that office door, there was Dennis engaging in a particular activity with one of the waitresses right in his office. And this waitress's name was No Rain, and she was not the brightest bulb in the tree, to say the least. So obviously people called her No Brain. So Dennis was deep in activity with No Brain in his office. And so then I just looked at Dennis, and then he looked at me, and I just said, "Oh, hey, No Rain." And then, I'm going to get this catering order ready. And so then I started getting the catering order ready. And then he came and rushed up to me a few minutes later and said, "You're not going to tell anyone, are you?" And I said, "Dennis, why would I tell anyone?" "Well, I don't know. Can I get you a meal or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." And he's like, "Are you sure? Everything's cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's fine, man." He's like, "Oh, okay." So the next day when I was scheduled to work, I showed up in my own clothes. I didn't show up in the work uniform. And it just so happened that day, they were having a staff meeting. And Dennis was leading the staff meeting. And I was late for the staff meeting. I knew the staff meeting was happening, but I hated the staff meetings. So I walked in like 15, 20 minutes late for the staff meeting in my own clothes. And then I just joined the staff meeting. People are looking at me kind of funny. And then after the meeting's over, Dennis says, "You're late." I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Where's your uniform?" I'm like, I don't think I want to wear the uniform anymore. It's just not my style, Dennis. And right at that moment, Dennis knew what I was doing. Now, he had to choose his next words very carefully. And you could see the gears turning in his Randy Macho Man Savage brain. And he was hedging his bets. He's like, "Well, maybe this isn't the battle to pick. Maybe this isn't the battle to pick." And then you heard a couple of the other employees chime in at that moment and say, "Hey, how come Steven isn't wearing the uniform? He doesn't have to wear a uniform." And then Dennis just said, "Because he doesn't. Steven doesn't have to wear the uniform. Because he doesn't. That's the answer." And from that day forward, I didn't have to wear a uniform. I didn't have to pay for any meals. I got to-go orders all the time for free, pro bono. I got very flexible scheduling with my social life. And yeah, it worked out pretty nicely. That being said, I did honor our unspoken deal that we had, and I never told on him. I never ratted him out for his activity. I never told anyone there. So I kept my end of the deal. And by the way, happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Thanks for spending it with your man, Steven Steele. Three's Company is another. Three's Company is another. I love the Three's Company theme song. That Three's Company theme song is so schmaltzy and corny, but it's very charming. It's very charming, in my opinion. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company too. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. Come and dance on our floor. Take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's Company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Boom, 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 boom. Down at our rendezvous. Three's Company too. Perfect theme song. Just gets to the point. It's snazzy. It's kind of cheesy. It's insanely catchy. It doesn't last longer than like a minute and a half. It's perfect. Perfect theme song. Great pick. That little intro is really pretty swanky. It's like and then the lyrics kick in. Pretty stellar, guys. Pretty stellar. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. You guys ever hear the cheesiest of all cheesy TV theme songs is from a show way back in the 70s called The Love Boat. Has anyone in this chat ever heard of The Love Boat? Well, I talk about The Love Boat, Dogecoin Worldwide. Of course, tell your cool story, put it in the chat. You got a cool story, by all means, share it. Does anyone in this chat ever see The Love Boat? The Love Boat had the cheesiest, schmaltziest theme song in television history. And I would listen to the Love Boat theme song every morning while I was in the shower before I go to work. Why? Because it made me laugh. It put a smile on my face and it made me laugh every morning, which was a great day to start your day. Let's see, Love Boat. Oh yeah. Check out these lyrics and check out the melody, guys. And was sang by a guy named Jack Jones. I'm going to try to do my best Jack Jones impersonation. Love, exciting and new, come aboard. We're expecting you. Love, life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you, the Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The Love Boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's a friendly smile on a distant shore. I'll spare you the rest, guys, but to me, the vibe and the lyrics, it makes me laugh every time, especially the part where he gets to love won't hurt anymore. What a show, man. What a show. Do you guys remember what else? Oh, it was in my mind and then it just left. I just lost my train of thought. Are any of you guys still awake? Anyone in the chat still awake? I'm just going off tonight. So Dogecoin Worldwide says, I bought the Game of Thrones crown from the guy for $500. Wow. And held it because I loved the show for 3 years and then blew it up and then sold it on an auction with a Hollywood company for $25K. Are you serious, bro? And bought myself a Dodge Challenger. Are you serious? That's amazing, man. What incredible margins. Good for you, bro. Good for you. CM Lamas, if I'm feeling better by then, I will definitely come to Miami. I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more. Let's check out Safemoon, guys. I haven't checked out how Safemoon's doing in a little while. Holy smokes, guys. Yep. Safemoon definitely took a jump since we last checked. And it's getting back up to, it's now approaching the levels before the big dip, before the giant dip. We're getting to the point where it's picking up where it's left off. Sorry, guys, I got so distracted with just going on tangents with stories and theme songs that I just lost track of time. I lost track of the chart. I should have been following a little closer for you guys. But yeah, we are definitely on the up and up. We made some significant gains while I was doing all that. So what a nice surprise to come back to. We are almost to the same point where we left off before the big downturn that we saw today when Safemoon was rocketing, you guys. So fantastic, fantastic. Steel After Dark, best damn thing that has happened to me. Thank you, Jason Huffman. This is fantastic, guys. I'm glad we're all able to share this Safemoon moment together. This is really great, guys. This is really fantastic. What's happening right now with Safemoon is pretty historic in the crypto history. It's a pretty historic thing. Miami is going to be crazy. I'm going to work my butt off to get to feeling better so I can meet up with y'all in Miami this summer. I would love nothing more. I think that'd be a fantastic way to celebrate. I'm serious. I will, if my body is in working order, then I will be there. I will be there. Easy Escarzaga. Easy Escarzaga just subscribed. Welcome to the Steven Steele community. And guess what? All these guys that sold are buying back in, and they lost 20% selling and are rebuying the holders to get rewarded. Yep, yeah, totally. So that's what we see. You guys, Safemoon is off the hizza, and it's only going to continue to be. I think when we wake up, we're going to wake up to some really good results, guys. We're going to wake up to some really nice results. And this is fantastic news. Fantastic news. The wind is at our backs, guys. The wind is at our backs. Ben Phillips just tweeted out that didn't go That didn't go to plan for someone. Silly whale. Hashtag Safemoon. Well, it is and it isn't Dogecoin worldwide. I mean, Dogecoin is still, by volume, a much bigger coin. But as far as our gains and getting in early, yeah, you're definitely on the money. Yeah, I've always been a fan of the tokenomics. Always struck me right out of the gate when I first learned about it as an incredible idea, and something I considered in kind of a different, clumsy way a few times in the past. Well, what's going to be interesting is to see all the people that have been telling me there's no way that Binance is platforming Safemoon, and that the Safemoon devs were just making that up to pump up the coin, and there's no way that can be true. And yeah, there's going to be some people eating crow over this one. Pump Deezy says, Dogecoin, Safemoon, Crypto Cowboy. Singing and watching the dinosaur chart tonight has been a blast. Yeah, it was nice, man. It was great to have a co-host tonight. It's been a great night for Safemoon. Turns out your guys' little sissy coin can really pack a wallop. Jones says, what's funny is when it's on Binance, I'll have something bad to say about it. Yeah, the goalposts will change. I wasn't too worried either, Dogecoin worldwide, and the only reason why I wasn't worried is honestly, if I'm being honest, is because I already knew that Binance was a foregone conclusion. And I also knew, obviously, the main reason why I was dipping is not because of a lack of interest. I mean, part of it was the whales, definitely, but another part of it was BNB coin was unavailable for purchase during that time for a few hours. How far do you guys, how far, now be realistic. Don't be like a blind fanboy about it, but how high realistically do you think Safemoon's going to get before it stalls out for an indefinite period of time, or reaches a serious retracement. Approximately. Because Safemoon is one of those coins that I plan on taking profits on, more than, let's say, Doge. Doge is, not that Safemoon isn't a long-termer for me, but I do plan on leaving in some investment, but definitely taking profits from it too. But I haven't decided where that point would be. You guys, I got an Easter joke for you. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way. Come on, cut me some slack. There's not many Easter jokes. What should you do to prepare for all your Easter treats? Exercise. Get it? What did the Easter bunny say to the carrot? Anyone? Anyone? Nice gnawing you. How does an Easter bunny keep his fur looking so good? Hairspray. Get it? What do you get when you cross Winnie the Pooh with the Easter bunny? A honey bunny, of course. All right, that one's pretty weak, but it was kind of cute. That's all I got for my Easter jokes. Hump Deezy, why are bunnies the luckiest animals? Tell us why, Hump Deezy. Don't leave me in suspense, man. Cough up the answer. They have 4 rabbits' foot. Good one, Humpteasy. I'm just impressed you already had a Easter joke on tap there, ready to go. Nice one, nice one. I'm still here, fellas. I'm still here. Dogecoin Worldwide says they've already burned 40%. Really? That's wild, man. Wild. Wow, guys. I'm going to take a look at... I'm just taking a peek right now into the Safemoon Discord. And considering the time of evening, morning it is, it's popping off all right. It's definitely popping off for going on 4 in the morning. Here's an article, guys, by EthereoCrypto.com, the world's #1 crypto blog, they call themselves. 3 reasons why Safemoon exploded. Parentheses, 1,000x coin. Safemoon has started its journey as a meme that has no exact plan and vision, but Safemoon attracted so many investors and influencers so fast because of attraction. Safemoon changed its direction and developed its vision and mission for the token. Let's see what the reason for this super hype around Safemoon is. Manual burns, 100% community driven, automatic liquidity pool, Safemoon protocol, 5% fee to redistribute to all existing holders, 5% fee. This fee will split in half, and the contract will sell 50% into BNB, other 50% paired automatically with BNB, and added as a liquidity pair on PancakeSwap. Gained influencer attraction from Ben Phillips, Keemstar, Lil Yachty, etc. And then it explains how to buy Safemoon. I'm not going to lie, this is kind of a fluff piece for Safemoon. But I just saw it just got posted. And if anyone's looking how to buy Safemoon, it's a pretty good simple screenshot step by step. I will put the link in the chat for that, in case anyone wanted to see it or was wondering. Sorry, I just realized my mic was muted and I was talking to myself, but I would like to thank Dogecoin Worldwide for his super chat of $3.33. Thank you, Dogecoin Worldwide. It says, love your stream, man. Thank you for your entertaining us all and including everyone. Hashtag Dogecoin to the hashtag Safemoon. And Dogecoin Worldwide, I met him accidentally through the Twitter sphere while I was covering a story that he was mixed up in. And I was absolutely amused by it. And so I tweeted at him and I said, hey, I'm talking about you right now, right on the air on my live stream. You should come hang out. And then, yeah, ever since then, he's been a regular here. So Dogecoin Worldwide, if you don't follow Dogecoin Worldwide on Twitter, you really should. You really should. In fact, I'm gonna drop your Twitter URL in the chat, Dogecoin Worldwide. Time for a new mix, time for a new visual. Oh yeah. This is definitely a Doge After Dark theme. Doge is pumping. Let's check it out. Let's check out the Doge. Let's check out the Doge. Thank you for the heads up, Mr. Jones. Thank you for the heads up, my man. Yeah, Doge is, let's see how it's been doing in the last hour. Yeah, so it's up a little bit. It's up about a 1.5% within the last hour. Doge is up to about 5.7 cents. Not too shabby. And we're going to keep an eye on that and see if it can keep climbing, hopefully to 6 cents. That would be nice. I do have an Instagram account. I believe the Instagram is in the video description. Yeah, my Instagram's in the video description in case anyone's interested. Guys, you've been listening to a Doge After Dark with your man, Steven Steele. It's almost 4 a.m. where I am, meaning on the East Coast, you are at 5 a.m. And on the West Coast, you are looking at 3 a.m. Go ahead, man. If you got a funny story, throw it in the chat. Throw it up. Hey, excuse me. Dogecoin Worldwide says this guy bought $70K worth of Dogecoin under a penny and sold it below 2 cents and started shilling it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who to be that guy now, huh? Jeez. Brutal. Hindsight's always 20/20, as they say. I was super excited and talked back and forth with them just to hold it. I mean, hey, he doubled his investment, but with 24 hours, it went from 1 to 8. You guys heard of the guy who bought and sold Bitcoin in 2011? The meme of him. He posted, I thought, 1,700 Bitcoin at 3 cents and sold it at 8 cents. Now it's 30 cents. Jeez. Absolutely brutal, my man. Brutal. Okay, sounds good, Dogecoin Worldwide. Sounds good. I'm here, guys. I'm just already just working on my thumbnail art for my next show. Well, I had the fresh idea in my head, so. Alrighty. Greg Schoen. Name looks familiar. Yeah, that's brutal, man. That's really brutal. All right, Chupacabra Jones, off to have some Safemoon dreams. Catch you guys later. Sounds good, my man. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you on the flip. See you on the flip, my man. Yeah, guys, if you're on Instagram, feel free to follow me there. I'm starting to get more active over there. My Instagram link is in the description of the video. I assume everyone already follows me on Twitter, but in the event one of you guys or gals doesn't, that's also in the link is also in the video description. And if you haven't joined my Discord server, that link as well to join is also in the description. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe, because we got a cool, fun little community here, as you can see, and it's only gonna continue. Oh yeah, the yawns are hitting me. Oh my gosh, breaking news. I don't know if anyone else follows disclose.tv on Twitter, but they're a really good underground breaking news kind of handle, and they literally just posted just in personal data, phone numbers and emails of 500 plus million Facebook users has been posted online in a hacking forum. Oh my gosh. Update: Mark Zuckerberg and 2 Facebook co-founders' phone numbers among the 533 million leaked by hackers. Wow. Well, that's not very reassuring, is it, guys? That's not very reassuring. That's wild, y'all. That's really wild. Yeah, get on IG, Jason, and let me know when you do. All right, let's check it out, guys. Let's check out the Safemoon. It's moving again, huh? Someone says it's moving again. Yeah, it's doing good. It's doing good. It hasn't really changed one since the last time I saw it, but it's doing good. It's almost back to where it picked off before it started dipping at the peak of its ascendancy today. So oh yeah. I didn't even check my Voyager portfolio all day today because it's just getting painfully predictable for now. All right, guys, I think I'm going to be winding things down here in a couple minutes. Let's see, what do I think about Ecomi? I don't think much about it. I don't have a strong opinion on that coin one way or the other, if I'm being completely honest. But I know that it's an NFT related industry coin, right? Singapore company with NFTs. Yeah, Lord Dadbot probably knows more about that coin than I do. But guys, I'm gonna put on a movie and relax in the dark and pass out. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. And thank you guys for cheering me up, honestly. I've been just feeling my body is just not working right, so it was really good to take my mind off of that, and it worked. It worked. So thank you guys for that. And I will see you guys very soon. And I'm going to log off for now. But I will be back on live streaming soon. Hope to see you guys there. In the meantime, I'm just going to leave you guys with a nice animated synthwave cityscape with some cool music for a little bit. Yeah, that's all. That's all, folks. Thank you, Lord Dadbod. Thank you, Jason Huffman. Thank you, Doge Coming Worldwide. Thank you, Hump Deezy. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you. I think I got all the regular chatters tonight. I don't think I'm missing any. Oh, CM Llamas and Orion. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you so much, and appreciate y'all. And hopefully we will wake up to some awesome Safemoon surprises. So to the moon, over and out.